Ben. Hey, Bradley Berkeley. Ooh, I like this. This is a completely different, color. The bags are still plastic. They're not paper yet. All right, let me open this up. No pre-sorting here. It's not that big of a set. It's only 412 pieces, so relatively small. All right. All bags labeled 1 are opened. Let me put Mando together here. All right, where's the rocket pack? There's the rocket pack. There's his face. I just need legs. It's the first set I've built in quite a bit. The last one I built was the Star Speeder. And then let's put the helmet on. Very cool indeed. All right, so Mando's put together. Let's start on this N-1. Really excited about this. I do have one of Anakin's N1, so I'll be able to compare that in some comparison videos, which I think will be pretty cool. All right, one, two these. So I'm taking a break from work right now. So instead of eating lunch, I'm just going to do this. It's a nice little relaxing lunch break. And then to the singles. This is such an interesting piece here. It's a 2x4 with the single tiles on top. All right. Not bad. Easy so far. These 1x4s. There's 1, there's 2. Where is this piece? Oh, here it is. Hey, Jeremy. Welcome. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. So I can do a poll now too, right? I have to figure out how to. Oh, interact, I think, is poll. All right. So, what is your. Wait, hang on. How's this poll supposed to work? I don't know. I have to look at it a little bit more. I haven't been live in ages, so I got my Tesla, so I've been driving that a lot and just playing around with that. I also went through some personal stuff, went through a breakup, so wasn't on for that. So yeah, so I really haven't been on much, but trying to kind of get back into the groove here. And for a while too, sometimes for me building Lego is very therapeutic. And so when I do it for therapeutic reasons, I kind of just don't want to be doing a live build because it's supposed to be therapeutic, right? Wait a minute, where's this piece? Here it is. Oops. All right, so building the base of this right now. This is actually going really well. I'm interested to see how much bigger this is compared to like some of the other N-1s. 2. These are 1x2s. I have not seen these pieces before, I don't think. That's interesting. Hey, Z-Man, what's going on? Yeah, man, it's been crazy times. Yeah, I've still been putting up content, not as much as I used to. Like I said, after like going through a breakup and stuff, I kind of just needed a break, and so I was posting stuff, a bit here and there, but yeah. But things are good. I got the new car, so the new car is flipping amazing. Getting used to charging my car, which is so weird. Like, get home every day and just plug it in to the wall. And then I'm also in the midst of getting solar in the house too. So I'm taking a plunge there. But yeah, so life is good. How's the little one? Oh, really? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Yeah, I've been through a divorce myself. I've been through 2 actually. So that really sucks, dude. Um, I hope it's at least amicable and like you guys can kind of, still work through it together instead of like dealing with lawyers. Lawyers are a pain and expensive. But that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Like I remember what it was like going through that. It was painfully difficult. Yeah, as long as lawyers are good because she wants to protect herself, you want to protect yourself. Um, as long as it's like you can't even, for me initially, my ex and I are now really good friends, but when we were going through the divorce initially, it's like we couldn't make any decisions without going through a lawyer, and it got really really ugly. Um, so as long as you can avoid that, I think that's good. Lawyers can get rich off of divorces. But it's good that little guy's good. That's the most important thing, right? Like, and as you're going through the process of the divorce, as long as you can remember that the most important thing is the little guy, um, then that's all that really matters. I'm offering to give her money in order to get 50-50. Yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. Whatever you can do to get 50-50. Um, I had a hard time with that in the state of Virginia. It was just I thought for it, but I didn't get it. But here's the thing, like ultimately, even if you don't get 50-50, the amount of time that you spend with your kid ends up being even more quality time, right? Like the time I did have with them had to be higher quality. And we did just fine. And the reality is over time, especially once he gets older and he starts doing sports, the reality is she's not always going to have the time to take him to all the games and everything else. And even if she does, you can still be at the games. You can still, be there to support him. So, in the end, you'll probably get to see him a lot more than you maybe thought initially. Um, that sucks. It's still, like I said, it's still a lot to go through. It's, difficult at best. Hopefully, and if you ever need to talk to, just reach out. Like, I'm not on like Facebook a lot, but send me a message on Facebook Messenger if you ever need to talk. But yeah, that's definitely sucks. All right, so yeah, the moving on part is pretty pretty important. Um, it takes a little while, but honestly, like after a while, you get used to it. On the upside, you're gonna have a lot more living that parents' basement life. Yeah, that's tough. But you know what though? Like once you kind of get going again, you're gonna have more helmet space, more Lego space. Yay! Um, yeah, dude, but yeah, it's tough, man. It takes a while to get like used to, like, paying your significant other or former significant other, paying your ex, right? But like after a while, you just get used to it, and it's just another payment that you make, and it's not that big of a deal. So um, you get used to it. I think we adjust. I think human beings are incredibly good at adjusting. But yeah, living that parent basement life. So when I got divorced, I didn't have to go through that, but it was actually because we were in the midst of buying a place, and then I just ended up taking a place on myself. I will say, man, there were a lot of nights of just eating ramen noodles, where I would not have had money to buy Lego sets and stuff like that. But again, that's not forever, right? It's until you get on your feet and things kind of normalize a little bit. But it seems like an eternity. I mean, for me, that was 2009. That was 13 years ago. Um, it seems like an eternity ago. So it'll get better. All right. Do 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 do. Let's see what else we got. So this is a smaller set, but I tell you what, there's definitely a lot of steps. Or maybe I'm just out of practice because I haven't built in a while. I sold the house, have money set aside to pay off my car and get a new home. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, paying your car off is definitely key. And then getting a new place. And then I think out by you, it's a lot cheaper realty wise than it is out by me. So I know out here by me, it's insane. Like if I was younger, like I don't know what my kids are gonna do. I mean, I'm probably gonna end up having to help them because it's just so freaking expensive around here now. Yeah, so I pre-ordered this with my Disney Chase card. So I went that route, and was I only got it yesterday, so it took a while to get here, but so it didn't cost me anything, so that was kind of nice. Well, I mean, I obviously had to spend money to earn those rewards, but so far I think it looks pretty good. We'll see when I get done here shortly. All right. Yeah. So I got the Tesla. Talking about car payments. Oof. My car payment on the Tesla, with having put money down, is like $880 a month. Um, what's funny is I'm still doing my all my surveys and stuff. And so I've actually am taking some of the survey money too, and using that to pay down extra. I mean, I got more than enough money to make the payment, but I was like, you know what, like I'm probably, like obviously I'm still buying my Lego sets, but I don't want to just spend the rest of the money on crap. So I'll pay it down. Yeah, I mean so it's worth it, right? So I pay about 2 cents per mile. And then I'm putting solar in the house as well. And so what's cool about that is um, it's basically a swap. My what I'm paying right now in electricity is what my loan payment's going to be for the solar. So as electricity gets more expensive, it's not really going to affect me because I got solar in the house. But yeah, so I pay about 2 cents per mile. But the other thing is, the reason I paid so much is I got the Model 3 Performance. And so it's got the same 0 to 60 time as the brand new Corvettes. So it's 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. Um, and that's really what I wanted. I've been driving my Prius for the last 9 years, um, which sucks because I'm going from no car payment to a car payment that big. But at the same time too, like I don't know. I feel like I deserve it. I busted my butt for so long. When the boys were little, I couldn't really have a nice car because they'd get it dirty and stuff, and we were always at baseball fields. And so now I feel like the timing is kind of just perfect. So, but yeah, I mean it's it's cool though. I mean, like prices around here, like if I had gotten a Corvette, which would have been right around the same price range, it would have cost. I mean, I'd be paying $5.50 a gallon right now, at like 18 miles a gallon. So that would really suck. And it's just a nice car all around. And it's when I was looking at maybe getting a Corvette, the other thing it was just only having two seats really sucks. So like if I wanted to drive both of my kids somewhere, one of them would have to drive their car because there just wouldn't be enough room. So that's kind of nice. But all my other bills and stuff are paid though too, so that's helpful. Like I don't have a ton of debt or anything that I'm really sitting on aside from the house. So my little soul has a 10-gallon tank cost. Yeah, dude, my the Prius is around $45 to fill it now, and I mean for the longest time it was $28 like to fill it. So now it's like 45 bucks, and that gets me about 450 miles. So the Prius is still good, but like I mean, even now, like when I look at the Prius compared to the Tesla, I'm just like, oof, man. Like the Tesla is just so much cheaper to fill up. Now, granted, you've got that car payment, right? But I don't have to worry about emissions. I don't have to worry about oil changes. There really is no maintenance on that car. You just have to refill the windshield washer fluid, tires. EVs, electric vehicles, are really tough on tires because they just weigh so much. Um, but like beyond that, it's really not bad. So we'll see. We'll see how I like it long term. But so far, I really like it. All right, so here's what we have so far. This kind of reminds me of a Stingray. All right. Yeah, I think I believe it's either late this year or next year. Um, I think the biggest problem they've had is just a lack of parts. So hopefully that'll get better. I mean, even I ordered. I'll answer that in a second. I ordered my Tesla on February 27th, and I got it on May 17th. And honestly, like I only got it that fast because I ordered the Performance. Some of the Teslas are taking up to a year for delivery right now because they're just in such hot demand. How's my Bricklink store going? It's going really well. I think I've already surpassed. So I started my Bricklink store last year in April, and so I have surpassed, I think, from January through June what I did April to December last year. So, um, it doesn't always. It's not always very busy, but I do constantly sell stuff, and I get a lot of little orders. I don't have a minimum order, so sometimes I get $1 or two order, but I make a little bit of money on those small orders, not a ton, but it's working. I need to. I've got some huge containers I still gotta go through, and some sets I need to try to reclaim and then list on there. But yeah, I'm liking it. It's fun. It gives me something to do since I don't have a life really. Well, I'm trying to have a life, but I started a Macari shop. I've recouped 1/3 of my invest stocks of it. That's awesome. Yeah, if you can do that. I thought about trying to maybe start selling on like Mercari or Facebook Marketplace too. Um, so we'll see. That might be something. I have a lot of sets upstairs that I'm sitting on that I've collected, that I've bought like on clearance stuff over the last year and a half. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if those start becoming a little more valued. I have nothing else to watch, so hi. No, thanks, Lieutenant Jesse. We're building the N-1 Starfighter. Sorry that there's not anything better to watch. I'm not sure that I'm that much more appealing. Probably not, but it is what it is. But Zach, Zach, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I started hanging my helmets up on the wall. I only got 3 mounts though because I didn't know how well they were going to work, so I've got some more coming. Minifigs and pops are making up most of my sales. Yeah, I've got all those pops upstairs, and I think eventually, like, I may sell some of them. We'll have to see. There's actually there's somebody I was talking to, and she was telling me like she was all excited because she has a Grogu pop, and then I was like, oh yeah, here, let me show you mine, and she was like, okay, never mind, because I had like 3 of them. I work in my unofficial local Lego store, and we got a couple of boxes with that set a few days ago. Yeah, I think it's a really cool set so far. I like the build. It's weird though to be building an N1 that just has these colors on it, right? Like it doesn't seem normal. Like I'm expecting like more yellow because it's an N1, and you don't get all the yellow obviously because what it looked like on the show, but it seems a little weird. All right. So we're gonna put this here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm really excited to get to the next bag because that's where the droid is at. I want to see what the droid looks like. I can kind of see him through the bag, but trying to be patient and wait. So here. Oh, here. I guess this is one of the engines, I think. Oh, here it goes. All right. So here's what we have. Not looking too bad. Yeah, man, work gets in the way. I'm taking a little bit of a break from work because I do have a bunch of stuff I got to do, but that's all waiting on other people completing their part, and they're not ready. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick lunch break here. Not a quick. I'm gonna take a lunch break here, and go back when hopefully they'll be done. But yeah, and work is good and all that too. It I gotta tell you though, Zach, one of the worst things in the world I've ever done in relation to work and relationships, and where are my stickers? And that is when you use your significant other's name as a password. And then you got to go through and change. And then I have that password in multiple places. So then I have to go through and change that password like all over the place. I don't think I got stickers. Oh, here they are. I'm dumb. They fell. Yeah. So basically, like after the split occurred, like, and for whatever reason, like I didn't even think to like change it, but like I went like 2 days before I changed it. And I finally I'm like, what am I doing? Like I'm literally just like, making it worse. And then I got smart enough and I was like, all right, screw it. Like I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Or not rid of it, but change the password. But yeah, that was pretty crappy. Like having to type that password over and over and over and like, oh. So that sucked. But what else? So yeah, I competed twice in jiu-jitsu this year. That'll probably be it for this year. I'm just trying to focus on. I was competing at a higher weight and that I shouldn't be at, and so um, you know the weight has actually come down now, which is nice. But I think I'm just gonna continue just to try to get a little bit healthier weight. Um, being how old I am now, I gotta freaking go get a colonoscopy, which I'm not looking forward to. So I I call that my butthole exploration party. Uh, my doctor did not think it was as funny as I made it out to be, but yeah. So I got to do that. That's one of the things that sucks about getting older is like all the crap you got to go through. You looking forward to the Lego ATETE? Yes, I am. That's still like September, right? I've gotten a little bad about just not paying attention to the dates as much. Um, okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, especially because when they initially came, the last time ATTs came out, I wasn't even collecting, and so this will be the first like set. And here's Mando, by the way. This will be the first set, first ATT that comes out while I'm actively collecting. So I'm looking forward to that. There's Grogu. All right, hang on. Got the droid. Got Grogu. Where did his head go? Grogu, where's your head? Oh, there it is. There we go. It's Grogu. Hey, Dayton. Welcome. Hey, Shulson. All right, so so here's oh man, this is so cool. See, I love this droid. I think it's so cool looking. And I love the fact that he's the same height as Grogu. All right, now we're gonna put together God, I keep forgetting her name. Peli. Pelimoto. Pelimoto? No, Pelimoto, I think. I'm bad with names. All right. And where are her legs? There we go. I just need her wrench. There we go. You don't like how big it is? We do need Calcestis. I don't know. Do you think it's too big? So I haven't gone downstairs to compare it yet to the older one I have, but I'm curious. Like, do you think it should be bigger, smaller? Where are those? Oh, they're actually silver pieces. Got it. Hang on. You think it's too small? I don't know. I think the size is pretty decent. Yeah, I don't have an issue with that. I think so far it looks like a really good build. I can't wait to see it once I'm 100% complete. If I can ever find a piece I'm looking for. Okay. All right. There's one. And these like silver pieces are just hard to see. Oh, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Man, like that Grogu in here, it's really creepy looking. Like, they could have made him look any better than that. That's like a terrible like rendition of him. Yeah, man, fun talking to you too. Zach, are you still on? Let me see. Yeah, there you go. So it's funny, right? Like one of the things is the ex really like wanted. I don't know. I guess she like wanted to be part of my TikToks more, and I don't know. Like it's not that I was against it. I just didn't really know how to incorporate her into it, and we did a couple of videos. But at the same time, like I'm not like that other couple. Oh, who's the one dude and his girlfriend? They do all the Lego videos. Can't remember their names now. Like I don't know. Just I'm not like them. Like I don't make those sorts of videos, and so. But now, like I'm kind of happy like that I didn't make more videos with her because otherwise, like all that crap would come back up, and like I don't like especially the route she took. I mean, really kind of pissed me off, and so like she's dead to me, right? Like it's like that time didn't even exist. And so in that regard, like I wouldn't want these videos to pop back up, and then like I'd have to go back and delete those videos. Thoughts on the tie crawler? I like the tie crawler. If you do pick it up, even if you pick it up new, be prepared on some of those blue pieces to end up buying replacement pieces because those blue pieces do not hold up over time unless they've been like in an air conditioned building. But I like it. I think it's a really fun set. It's really hard to come by. It's different. There's nothing else like it, and I really like it for that reason. It's one of those sets that not many people know about, And then when they see it, they're like, "What in the hell is that?" But then once like you explain it to them, they're like, "Okay, yeah, that makes sense." So I really like it. What do you think? Do you like it? Not like it? Like I think the Tie Crawler is just a fun set. I wish they would bring out another one. All right, front canopy. So one thing I don't like here is how this is open behind the canopy here. Um, I feel like they could have ran like another 1x4 behind it. It would have looked a little bit better, I think. Hey, Tristan, welcome. All right. Oh, these things are. I don't. These almost look like little paddles. I don't think I've seen these before. It's one of my favorite ships and my favorite variant of the TIE Fighter, but I don't have it yet. I can't, it's hard. I can't find one for a good price. Yeah, I mean they're really difficult to come by. I where did I get mine? I bought mine. I want to say it was sealed, but it was before COVID, and so it's before prices started really just going through the roof. And now, like used set prices are just insane compared to what they used to be. So I was lucky enough, I just bought it early or earlier. Um, but it's a really neat set. And I love how the treads and stuff move on it too. Like I think it's just really it's a real fun set. I kind of felt the same way about Vader's Castle, right? Like because not many people knew about Vader's Castle. Not everybody noticed it in the movie. A lot of people it didn't get a ton of exposure. But now, like obviously, like after Kenobi, now it's getting a lot more exposure, and so I'm like, oh man, like now everybody's gonna know this set. All right. Hey Keegan, welcome. Building the new N-1 Starfighter, Mando Starfighter. All right. Here. What's my favorite AT class walker? So, you know, I really, really, really well. In terms of sets, I love the UCS AT-AT. Um, I just that's probably my favorite UCS set now, ahead of the Millennium Falcon even, and I think mainly because just all the figures it holds. Because I've got it filled up with all of the snowtroopers, and I love that kind of play functionality to it. Overall, though, if we're talking about like away from Lego sets, um, probably like the ATST, I think, just because I feel like it's a little more versatile. It's not certainly isn't as strong or as like protected as the AT-AT, but I really like the ATST. Although the ATDP is good too. Like, oh man. And then I mean the ATT is probably awesome too because it's so much lower to the ground. Um, I think that one is like really awesome too. So I guess I kind of like them all. they're so like fierce looking and menacing. I imagine like if you're a rebel or if you're like on a planet where the Empire just showed up, that's got to be like frightening because it's like these monstrous machines just come out, and like there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, they're so big. The ATTE price, I wanted to say 160. I could be wrong though. I haven't kept up with that as much. I've been trying not to worry so much about the rumors and all that, and just it's like, all right, well, when they come out, like I'll let everybody know they're out, and then I'll pick them up. All right. I guess this is the rest of the engine here. All right. And we're getting towards the end of the build here. All right. So that's going to be here. That's going to be here. Okay. This is like so many different pieces, so much details. Like, I really like this. One and two lightsaber hilts. It's cool, like all the places that they put lightsaber hilts. All right, and so we need another engine here. All right. That is a fun little build. I haven't done anything smaller like this in a while. Just because, well, the last thing I built was the land speeder, which is actually behind me. I'm out of room, and I just haven't need a little extra cash to go ahead and buy some more shelving for downstairs, because I need to make another shelving section. I just don't have enough room down there. So many sets have come out, and so we'll have to see what to do. I'm playing around. The couch down there and all that is gone too. I'm playing around with just pulling the TV out and just maybe even putting a table down or building a table and doing like a. Well, part of me wants to do a Lego City. The problem with that is though, I don't want. I want it to be just Star Wars down there, and so I don't feel like a Lego City surrounded by Star Wars would work. So I don't know. Maybe like I need to do like a Star Wars like city. That could be kind of cool. Got a TIE Fighter helmet on the way. Cool, man. Yeah, I think the next helmet I'm getting is the it's the one I pre-ordered. Shoot, what's her name? The Mandalorian, the female Mandalorian. I can't remember her name, but I pre-ordered hers. I picked up a Henry lever over getting new sets. I got all the JW sets and Droid 2. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have not gotten any Jurassic World sets yet. I did order Optimus Prime, which actually should be here on Wednesday. And then I also ordered the Van Gogh set because I really like Van Gogh. And so I've got that coming, but that's about it. And then the rest, I'm just trying to save money for the rest of the Star Wars sets. I mean, I've got money for all those. I think I've used some of it to buy like Van Gogh and Optimus Prime, so I gotta make a little bit extra cash, but still doing the surveys, and that's doing pretty well. Um, I continue to be able to cover all my Lego costs between that and obviously the Bricklink store too. I mean, I need to go through some of the smaller Batman sets that I don't like and put those on my Bricklink and then generate a little bit of extra money from there too. Because I don't really. When I first started collecting, I was just buying on everything that I could find on the store shelf, and it's gotten to the point now where it's like, well, some of the sets I really don't like, and it's the Batman stuff. I want to get the bigger vehicles, and so I'll get that. But anything smaller, I really don't want to do. And so, and they just take it, the smaller sets are weird to display, and they take up a lot of room. And so I'm like, you know what? I think I just want to, stick to the bigger sets for at least for Batman. I can't collect every like theme that's out there. It's just too difficult. Yeah, that's what it is. A superhero play sets. That's right. Yeah, I think it's just too much. And so some of them, like I've got the one the purple like Joker vehicle. I'll keep that just because I think it's Joker's kind of iconic figure, and I like that vehicle. But beyond that, I think that'll probably be it. Like I'll have because I've got the Batmobile and I've got the Batwing and the Tumbler, and like for me that's good. Like I don't think I need anything else aside from that. All right, this is gonna go on the other side. Give me a second to figure out this. Building the other engine now. I have an unopened tumbler and a 1966 Batmobile, and then the Bat. Yeah, dude. All those are sets I really like. Like the Batwing on my wall. Like that's one of the best decisions I've made around Lego is to get that set and then just to go ahead and put it up on the wall. Oh wait a minute, I missed a step. Oh, check these out. That's a new piece. I haven't seen those before. All right, so I'm stacking these here. Okay. And then all right, so that goes in there, that goes in there. All right, this engine is almost done. And we're just about done with this. Should make a video on all of your Clone Wars ships. I can do that. Do me a favor, Student Brick. Can you request that under my under the Q&A under my profile? And I might even be able to do that today. I'll see. I think I might have time to pull it off today. But that's a good one. I have not done that, and I probably should. All right, and so this is it. Interesting. I like it. It's a bit weird. One of the things I don't like right off the bat is I don't like this exposure here, and I feel like that's I don't know. I just don't feel like that's the best connection there. But it's very simple. You know what? I think it's a bit small. It could have been a bit bigger. I think it could have been a bit bulkier. When it first starts, it's really oops, it's really solid. But I think then that kind of just drops off. So I think I can see now what what some of the other people are saying. Let me see. Oh, you know what? For her, I forgot this on there. There. Oh, and this daggone like bottom engine like just keeps shutting out. That's really annoying. So yeah, I mean, so that's what we got. Not bad looking. I like it. I like the colors. I do wish the yellow. Well, was it yellow? I mean, I don't know. I feel like there were some other color variations there, but no, it just looks really good. I think the front of the engines look really good too. Can I show? I tell you what, I'll make a video on that. I can make a video on that today too. I just don't have the Razor Crest with me right now, and I do. I'll make a comparison of the Razor Crest and the N-1 Starfighter, and then I also do a Clone Wars video. So, all right, well, thank you guys for watching. As always, on YouTube, if you don't subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it. There'll be more videos, Tesla, Lego, everything. So thanks for watching. And then for you guys,